I really want to play hockey, but the team practices are on Sunday morning. I could skip church for a while, right?
But your church needs you, and you need them too. Christians aren't meant to be alone. My name is Zach, and you're listening to Keys for Kids. Have you ever missed out on something fun on a Sunday just because your family goes to church? Maybe it was a tournament for your team or a robotics club that you really wanted to join, or maybe just even a sleepover with friends. It can be disappointing to miss out, but when you say no to some things, you're able to say yes to Jesus and your church family. Spending time with other Christians is an important way to encourage and learn from each other. It's something we all need. That's what Hebrews 10:25 talks about when it says, "Let us not neglect our meeting together as some people do, but encourage one another." Now let's listen to our story. It's called A Church Flock. "Look," Dad pointed to the sky as he, Mia, and Kingston walked home from church together. "That flock of geese is flying south. Winter must be coming." Kingston had been waiting for this chance all day. "Speaking of winter," he began hesitantly, "hockey season starts soon." He paused. "The thing is, practice will be on Sunday mornings this year." "That's too bad," said Dad. "We attend church on Sundays." "But it's only for a few months. Can't I go?" Kingston pleaded. "I promise I'll read my Bible at home." Their attention was drawn to another flock of geese honking loudly as they flew over. "Do you know why geese fly in a V formation?" Dad asked. Kingston shook his head. "It's because the air behind the leader spreads into a V, something like the wake of a speedboat," Dad said. "When the other birds follow in that V, a swirl of air actually gives them a push forward, making it easier to go a long way and not get tired." "Pretty smart," said Mia. Then she pointed to a bird trailing far behind the others. "I wonder why that one isn't in the V." "I suppose he may have been distracted or just slowed down to rest," said Dad. "Now he's probably having a hard time catching up." "I imagine he'll be pretty tired when he gets to wherever they're going," said Mia. Dad nodded. "God didn't design geese to go the distance alone." He looked at Kingston. "God didn't design Christians to go it alone either. We gain strength from the support of other believers. Without it, we would be like that last goose, alone and struggling, and the church would be one goose short." "Oh, Dad," Kingston shook his head, "the church doesn't need me." "Oh, yes, it does. Jesus created the church so we could encourage one another in our faith and offer support when someone is struggling. Every one of us is needed because that's one of the ways Jesus shows us his love and strengthens us, through the church." Kingston sighed. "Okay, I guess I'll find a different hockey team to play on this year," he said. "Hey, maybe we could start a church team, one that holds practices a different day." Dad smiled. "That's a great idea." So how about you? Are you a faithful part of your church? Do you meet with other Christians regularly? Jesus didn't intend for his followers to do life on their own. He wants you to gain spiritual strength from the friendship and fellowship of other believers. So don't neglect going to church. You're needed there, and you need the support and encouragement of others who also trust in Jesus. Our key verse is Hebrews 10:25.
"And let us not neglect our meeting together, as some people do, but encourage one another."
And our key thought, attend church faithfully. Looking forward to Christmas? Tick off the days with Keys for Kids Radio's Advent cards. Starting December 1st, find each day's Christmas story on the Advent card. Talk with your family through the questions and ask God to help you apply the verse to your life. Countdown to Christmas with Keys for Kids Radio Advent cards at keysforkids.net and tap Countdown in the menu.